Hey again. Having faith in someone or something is a big deal. Putting our faith in someone means more than just saying we believe them. It means acting on what they say. Here's what I mean. Ugh, putting my faith in this rope could look like trusting it to hold me while I climb a mountain. Here we go. I wonder, what does putting our faith in God look like? To find out, let's look at a story about God's son Jesus from the book of Luke in the Bible. When God sent Jesus to earth, God had a plan. Jesus knew this plan, and he got to do miracles, heal people, teach people about God, but one part of God's plan was super difficult. In fact, following the plan meant Jesus was going to die. The night before he died, Jesus was walking in the garden with his friends, the disciples. Jesus knew one of his close friends, a guy named Judas, was about to lead Jesus' enemies right to him. Jesus knew he would be hurt, made fun of, and even killed. While the disciples slept, Jesus became very sad. I bet he was really afraid. He prayed and prayed. Think about that. What would you do if you knew something awful was about to happen to you? No one was watching him. Jesus could have just taken off. Even though he was so distressed, Jesus didn't run. He stayed and prayed. Father, if you are willing, take this cup of suffering away from me, but do what you want, not what I want. Listen to that. Do what you want, not what I want. Jesus didn't want to be hurt, made fun of, and even die, but he said he'd follow God's plan no matter what happened. That's what faith does. Even when soldiers came to arrest Jesus, he didn't back down. When they made fun of him and lied about him, he had courage. Jesus followed God's plan no matter what. It's one thing to say we believe God, but having faith means we do something, like following God's plan. Jesus showed us that we can put our faith in God every moment, every day, all our lives. That's what I want you to remember today. We can put our faith in God. We can believe what he has said. We can follow him and do what he says is right. Even if it seems difficult, we can always put our faith in God. We'll hear the rest of Jesus' story next week. But right now, I wonder if Jesse will be able to change what he's putting his faith in the source. Let's find out.
It is insanity in that hallway. Insanity.
What's going on?
Jesse,
What is wrong with the school?
What happened?
I'll show you what happened.
Is that the source?
Yeah, found a whole bunch of copies stuffed into my locker.
And that's not all. A bunch of students started calling me Jesse Mess Up. I'm not a mess up, but I'm gonna tell you who's going to get messed up.
Look, name calling is the worst. Okay, I get it. But you're Jesse Masters, that doesn't bother you.
When the whole school starts teasing you, it does.
Okay, wait, I'm confused. Your article was great. Why are people teasing you?
It's Mason. I know he's behind this. He's blaming me for getting suspended. I gotta come up with something to stop him.
Do you need a plan? Because I can totally help you. Okay, there we go. Get the legs there. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah! All right. You, my friend, need a disguise. I call this operation Mess You Up!
Okay. You don't need to get back at Mason.
Yes, I do. He's only gonna make things worse. What else am I supposed to do?
You know, when I feel like things are too much, I try to trust God.
I don't need that right now. I just gotta show Mason that I'm not someone he can mess with.
Look, man, I don't know if you can. Look, Mason is a different kind of bully. He has way more minions.
I'm Jesse Masters. I've overcome injuries and bad grades. I'm not afraid of Mason.
But this one might be too big for you.
Nothing is too big for me.
Yeah, it's like,
Jesse, what happened?
I tried to talk to Mason.
I'm guessing he wasn't up for a conversation?
No. He put this trash bag on me and said, "This is where we put mess ups."
Okay, people can't do this. I'm going to talk.
No. I think we've done enough talking for 1 week.
What is wrong with me?
Nothing. Mason's just a bully.
But no one bullies Jesse Masters.
Hey, I got bullied all the time. You said not to listen to those voices.
Yeah, but that's different. It doesn't work when it's me.
Well, you could turn this whole thing around. You could be trash man.
If I can't stop this, I'm nobody. I'm not Jesse Masters. I'm Jesse Messup.
Oh, that's not true, Jesse.
Yes, it is. If I can't stand up for myself, then how can I help anyone else?
You keep trying, and don't let the bullies change who you are.
Exactly. You bullied me all the time and I didn't change.
Jesse, we've all been made fun of. I used to be called the angry anchor.
Yeah, and some girls even called me Stinksy.
We've all been through some pretty tough stuff. Do you remember when Mr. Dole became principal?
Yeah, that was crazy.
But do you remember how it all worked out? Ultimately, all that bad led to Principal Corbin coming back. And that was something that none of us could have done on our own.
Are you talking about God again?
Yeah, he's the only one that can handle the big stuff.
But you can't see him. How do you know he can handle it?
Because he does. Jesse, no matter how bad life gets, God is always in control, even if it doesn't turn out the way we want it to.
Thanks, but I'm just not there yet. If I can't stand up for myself, then I'm nobody.
Jesse, wait up.
Well, that pep talk went absolutely nowhere.
It went exactly where it needed to go.
How can you be so sure?
Because I have faith that God's about to show up and show Jesse how much he loves him.